Mafia, mount up! Welcome to Buffalo Mafia Sports Talk. I am your host, Tommy. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up. All right, y'all. So, the 2021 NFL Draft has passed us. I got to give it a B for us. I like it. B is better than a C, right? It's not an A. You can't always get an A. So, I'm all good with the B. So, number one pick, Gregory Rousseau from the U. Love the pick. 6'7", almost 6'7", 265 pounds. Guy has a lot of upside. Played in 2019, had 15 and a half sacks. Beast of a player. He can bend really good. Big hands, long arms. I love the pick. Very good upside. He did not play in 2020, which probably hurt his draft class as far as his pick. He would have probably been a top 10 pick if he had the same amount of sacks or even close to it, right? So even if he got 13 sacks, we would have been all talking about Rousseau going top 10. For sure. No doubt about it. But, hey, it was perfect. It worked out perfect for us. He went down to number 30. Trust me when I tell you, Bean had him on his board. They loved Gregory Rousseau. They think he has a huge ceiling as far as talent goes and what they can do. Of course, there is some stuff that he needs to polish on his game. Of course, just like almost any rookie coming out. And that's cool because guess what? He has Jerry Hughes and Mario Addison there. Two vets have been there that have played really good football in their career. So who better to mentor this guy than those two guys, right? Because we all know Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, they are on their last legs, right? Pretty much. I mean, unfortunately, you can't stop Father Time, right? So these guys are probably, this might be their last season. Let's be real here as Buffalo Bills fans. I hate to see it, and I really hope, in a way, Jerry Hughes retires a Buffalo Bill. I hope he doesn't go somewhere else and just go, as a rotational player, because that's not what Jerry Hughes was. Jerry Hughes was a great starting defensive edge. It was a great trade for us when we got Jerry Hughes. I like that. Okay. Next up, second round pick, Carlos Basham Boogie, Jr., defensive edge from Wake Forest. I was very shocked that we went edge back to back. I really, truly believe we should have went cornerback. Asante Samuel was sitting there. Yes, he did slip in the round 2, but I really felt like, we should have grabbed a corner there. I was all up for a running back in round 1, which you guys know I was pushing for Najee Harris. But hey, Najee Harris was drafted to Pittsburgh early, and it is what it is. And I'm very glad Bean did not trade up for a running back because it wasn't a desperate need. And he got his guy. And I did say in a prior video, if we don't get Najee, I love the Rousseau pick. I would not mind it. And we sure as hell drafted Gregory Rousseau. So I was all good with that pick. The Carlos Basham, I'm another big guy, 6'4", I believe. He plays a little bit different style than Rousseau. He has upside as well. Does he have upside like Rousseau does? No, Boogie doesn't. But he still has upside. He could still be a hell of a player in this league. We will see. I understand the pick. I get that they're seeing that Mario Addison, Jerry Hughes may be done in Buffalo after the season. So why not get their replacements, get them, situated in Buffalo, get them, seeing how those two guys do it. I get that. But we can also say that for the cornerback position, right? Levi Wallace I love Levi Wallace, but he's a serviceable cornerback. I don't think he's a great corner or even not a great corner. I just don't think he's a good quality number 2 as far as Trey. I love him on the team, but I felt like, let's say if we got Asante Samuel, he would be our future number 2. He would be. He would be right next to Trey, and I believe he had a great upside if you would have grabbed him there, but we didn't. And it is what it is, okay? Maybe they see some corners in free agent. Maybe they see him hey, we can get by this season with Levi. We'll find out, right? The verdict's out there. So, anyways, round number 3. Here's the head scratcher. Spencer Brown, offensive tackle, Northern Iowa, big guy, 6'7", I believe. Actually broke through a table when he got drafted. Loved it, went viral. So the guy seems like he's all Bills Mafia ready, right? Love that. Love any player that's happy to be in Buffalo, right? You can't hate that, right? But I felt like we reached. There were still some good corners there, okay? I felt like we should have drafted a corner. We didn't draft one in round 2. We did not. We went offensive tackle. I wanted offensive tackles in this draft. I just felt like there were still good amount of players on the board there that they could have probably waited on Spencer Brown. He might have been there round 5. Maybe. If he wasn't, why not give up a round 5 pick since we had 2 and go up to 4 and then grab him? Because he would have been there. I really believe he would have slipped in round 3. I believe he would have went to round 4. I truly believe that. But who knows? Who knows, right? Anyways, next pick, Tommy Doyle. We went back-to-back offensive tackle. He's also a big guy. I think he's like 6'7". Another big guy from Miami, Ohio. Not the U. Didn't hate the pick. I think the guy is rotational. He can also play center, I believe. But round 5, it is what it is, right? So we'll see. Does he make the team? Round 6, love the pick. Here we go. I did a video. Marquez Stevenson. He's a speedster out of Houston. Why do I love the pick? Few things. He's an over-the-top guy. He is a burner, right? If he catches the ball in open field, he is gone. He ran a 4.4 in pro day. He was disappointed in that time. He says he can run a 4.3. I believe that. Look at the film. Nobody catches this guy, okay? Love the pick. We all know John Brown was our speedster. He is gone. Obviously, he aged, and love John Brown, but it is what it is. When Isaiah McKenzie's on saying he's faster than John Brown, well, we need to move on to John Brown, unfortunately, okay? Then we picked up Amino Sanders. Love Amino Sanders, but he obviously has lost a step, right? Great. I love the player, though. Love the guy, but he's on a 1-year deal. We needed this guy. Round 6 was a steal for this guy. He is, to me, I think, the steal of the draft for the Buffalo Bills at round 6, okay? 2018, guy had over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, averaged 15.5 yards per reception. Then you say, okay, can he do it again in 2019? Maybe that was just got lucky. Because remember, in 2017, he had a torn ACL, so he didn't even play, okay? Came back the next season. Most people with torn ACL are not going to do what he did. He did. Had over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Then he comes back in 2019, has over 900 yards, 9 touchdowns again, 2 kick returns, by the way, averaged 17.5 catch, okay? Then 2020, they only played 5 games. He had over 400 yards, I think 4 touchdowns. So the guy's proven he can play. He can ball. I think he could be our future kick returner and punt returner. We'll see. But I think the pick is perfect for round 6. And I believe it'll work out. I believe we're all going to be loving that pick midway through the season. Okay. Round 6, because we had 3 picks. Because we traded one of our 5th and got another 6. So we had 3 picks in round 6. Okay, round 6. Damar Hamlin, safety, Pittsburgh. Not a bad pick. I get the pick. You got Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. They're getting up there in age. Why not get this guy? Same thing they kind of did for the edge. I get it. I'm not going to hate on it. Will he make the team? We'll see. Another guy, a cornerback. We finally drafted a cornerback. And I have no clue anything about this guy, but he has a cool name, Rashad Wild Goose. Love the last name. Don't know really much about him. Will he make the team? I don't know. Practice squad? Maybe. Round number 7. Last pick, offensive guard. Jack Anderson from Texas Tech. I believe he's also like 6'6", right? 6'7", something like that. Crazy. So by the way, all of our picks, every single one, there was not one guy under 6 foot tall. The shortest guy was Marquez Stevenson at 6 foot. Everybody else was like 6'4" and bigger, right? 6'8", 6'7", 6'6". Crazy. We're like the Buffalo Giants now, right? We went tall, bro. We're like a basketball team out there. So, hey, I mean, it's all good. So I kind of see they're loading up on defense. They are loading up, and I get it. They want to get after Mahomes, and I'm all on board with that. So we'll see. I just, like I said, I gave it a B because I really felt like the Spencer Brown pick was I felt like, they did draft him a little bit early. I felt that was a reach. We'll see. Maybe it'll work out, and I'm wrong. I thought the Carlos Basham, Boogie Basham, I thought we should have went corner there instead of back-to-back edge. The Marquez Stevenson pick, I love. Everybody else, honestly, they're either going to be not on the team or they're going to be practice squad guys, or maybe they work out in a year, a couple years or something like that. They're rotational players. We'll see. But like I said, listen, guys, we were picking the last of almost every round. It is what it is. The players that fall to us, Bean has to take the best player available. And I thought he did a very good job doing that on most of the picks, to be honest with you. There is a pick that's a pretty cool pick. It wasn't a pick, but it was a signing of an undrafted free agent. And that is Elijah Griffin. And if you guys know, that is Warren G's son, which is really cool. Snoop Dogg, I believe, his uncle, and then Dr. Dre is his grandfather, something like that. But he is Warren G's son, played for USC. Will he make the team? We'll see. I don't know. The problem with him is, he needs to put on some weight. He's a very thin built, but I'm sure he could put on some weight. Listen, they're all going to put on weight. They're going from the college to pros. This is a different game, man. All these players are going to put on weight. They're going to get bigger, faster. That's just the way it goes. If they put their mind to it, if they grind. You all know we got the best facility in football, so they're going to be at that training facility busting that ass. He may make the team. I don't know, but I think it's a really cool signing. Yeah. So that's my grade. I give it a grade B. Once again, thanks guys for watching Bills Mafia #1. Peace.